Rumbles, and I have no clue why.
Because here's the thing.
Were we that limited on Raw? That Coach was in the Rumble?
No, it's
Never mind, Coach is no longer in the Rumble.
There you go.
Big Show doesn't eliminate him. But Jonathan Coachman, he was a great announcer. He did good when he turned heel. I thought he was a really good heel announcer.
Yeah,
and then when it's ESPN, he's doing great.
Let's put it this way. Vince was in charge of creative, and he made some very weird ideas and requests.
Even Mike Bischoff has been fired at this point. So, I don't know who GM of Raw is at this time.
I'm trying to remember who he's creative besides Vince. I remember. Was it Michael Hayes?
I have no idea. In the ring, by the way, it is Triple H, Big Show, and Rey Mysterio. Trips and Ray are still in here from the beginning.
Next participant.
Hey, Bobby Lashley, who looks exactly the same 10 years later. Pyro!
He does. Only I think he's...
Oh, sorry, it's just Lashley here. I'm sorry, it's just Lashley here.
Mm.
Lashley, who the hell did he wrestle in WrestleMania 22? WrestleMania 22? He wasn't. He wasn't at WrestleMania 22. Because he went on to WrestleMania 23 in the Battle of the Billionaires. It was him and Umaga at 23, and that was his only Mania match, if I remember right. No, maybe he's the Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank.
Background on Lashley was in the Armed Forces.
Yes, he was.
Basically, MMA and boxing champ for the Armed Force.
He's still undefeated, by the way, in MMA.
Yep.
By the way, but not that. I think he's only had like 4 fights, but I think he's undefeated still.
And
he's also a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And he did a good job at TNA World Heavyweight Champion from what I heard.
Yes, he was very...
He was just recently in the tournament and lost in the semifinals to EC3 recently.
Yep.
Speaking of TNA, you know what I found out? They were the King of the Mountain Championship title change last night. This week on Tuesday night.
No.
You know who the champion is now?
Who?
Eric Young.
Showtime Eric Young?
No, the heel psychopathic Eric Young. The Big Show is not eliminated from the Rumble. Bobby Lashley threw him under the bottom rope, which is weird. That was a good throw, though. That was a good throw by Lashley, by the way.
The nickname that they gave Lashley was the Tank.
I liked Lashley. I thought Lashley did it. He made an event to the pay-per-view with Cena. I ran American Bash at one point. I thought he did a great job with it, and he got released. And here comes Kane. Which Kane do we have? Apparently
the plain Kane, no mask.
I believe this is like the middle ground Demon Kane before he was Demon Kane, because Demon Kane needs a mask now and Corporate Kane has no mask. I'm happy neither one of them are on TV right now. I expect one of them to be at the Rumble this year, but
Demon Kane?
I expect Demon Kane to keep his streak alive, because Kane's been in every Rumble since 01. So I expect him to be in the Rumble to keep his streak alive.
Here's something to think about. What if we have Demon Kane and Demon Finn Balor in the Rumble?
Ooh, don't tease me. Don't tease me with Finn Balor. Don't tease me with that.
2 demons.
Well, if you're going to do Finn Balor, he's got to be the first or second entrant. You know what I mean? If you're going to do Finn Balor, just because he was full entrance. Lashley's looking good here against Kane until that. But he looked good against Kane there.
Keep it. Well, if you
I really wish Lashley had a better career in WWE, because he was good.
I have this funny feeling.
He's a WWE champion at one time, too.
I think creative figures...
Hang on, suplex. He must have been on SmackDown. He hit a suplex.
So basically, Lashley made
look at the power move on Triple H.
That was all upper body.
That was fantastic.
So we had suplex before Brock Lesnar did suplex City.
This is between Brock Lesnar's stints. Wow, the Dominator on Kane. Lashley is strong.
10 years, Lashley has not changed
at all.
His body shape is still the same.
Which is a good thing. That's a compliment from him, actually. It's an absolute compliment.
I just don't think creative in WWE really know what to do with him because...
Who's next? Who the hell is this? Sylvan?
Wait a minute.
Sylvain Grenier from the La Resistance.
La
I think he was what the hell was his gimmick here? What the hell was his gimmick?
Well, let's see now.
Oh wait, was he doing the model thing? Was he doing the Quebec model or something at this time? Because I remember at one point he was representing Quebec. I remember that at one point.
Well, yeah, and didn't his partner have Fifi, the French poodle?
Oh, that was Rene Dupree.
Yeah.
Who went on with Fifi, and there goes Savant. Doesn't matter anymore. Goodbye, Savant. That was terrible. Whatever the hell that gimmick was. Oh, Big Show's up, and so is Kane. Oh, Big Show. Were Big Show and Kane tag team champions?
Yep.
Yes, they were. So. They were tag team champions at this time, and they were good. I thought they did a great job as tag team champions.
Keep in mind how long Kane's been with the company at this point.
Goodbye, Lashley. But you know what? Right there, I just want to note something. For those who heard me complain about last year's Rumble with Big Show and Kane eliminating people, at least they threw him over the top rope, but not picked him up gingerly and put him over the top rope like last year's Rumble. I was so pissed about that last year. I was so pissed about that. So now Kane and Big Show are going at it, tag team champions going at it. I want to make a note about these two. I don't know if anyone's seen this match. There is a match. The two of them broke up. They rechanged their championships at WrestleMania 22, and they lost the titles to the Spirit Squad, and then they had a feud. They had two matches. One was on pay-per-view and it sucked. And then they did a match on Raw that was technically sound to the point where they were doing chain wrestling. These two men were doing chain wrestling on Raw.
There you go.
And I really want to see that match again because it was impressive to watch these two big men do legit chain wrestling. I had never knew they could do that. It was entertaining and it was fun. And the crowd didn't know how to react. And Triple H just eliminated both of them. And for some reason, the clock came up early.
Technical difficulty.
The clock came up 5 seconds early. It doesn't matter. Are we back on the Triple H and Ray again?
Yep, just for Triple H and Ray. Now, who's going to join the fracas?
Carlito!
Caribbean Core.
Or he's just Carlito here. But he was spinning the apple at the time, apparently. I do miss his music. I just love his music.
Everyone was
there was rumors he was going to come back this year. There was rumors. But then he decided not to.
Everyone kind of wondered when you looked at his hairstyle, where the heck the hairstyle came from.
He didn't age well, by the way. You saw him at the Hall of Fame last year? For Cologne, right? It was last year?
Yeah, I think.
And he did not look good. He did not look good. I didn't recognize him.
His brother is, I wonder what his brother's doing.
Oh, who's in the, isn't he related to one of the Los Matadors?
Yeah.
Who's he related to? Which one of them? Diego or Fernando?
I think it's Diego.
Diego?
That's Carlito's younger brother.
Very interesting to see Carlito and Ray going at it here. Very cool. Oh! Backstabber. Wow! Carlito was really good at this time. Carlito was in the Elimination Chamber 2 weeks before this. Him and Chris Masters and all of them. We'll talk about Chris Masters in a little while. I think he's in this Rumble match as well. He should be. He was a big storyline guy at the time. Did Triple H poke him in the eye?
Yeah, we did the Three Stooges eye poke.
That's funny. I think it's really weird that what are we, like, a third of the way in? It's still down the Trips and Ray. It reminds me of the 04 Rumble where it was Orton and Benoit, and the same thing here where they kept eliminating people. Then it was the two of them until like 15 or something like that.
Here we go on our next participant.
Who is next? Oh, speaking of Benoit, here he is. And this is 06. So how long do we have left of Benoit? Another year? Another year. At the end of the 07 Rumble.
The Canadian Crippler.
Interesting to see Benoit here, and I'm not disgusted for one. Usually I'm disgusted when I see Benoit come out. I think I'm now getting immune to it because it has been 10 years. We're approaching that time frame, actually, right? We're approaching that time frame of the 10-year anniversary of that. And that means the Torch is going to be covered, because the Torch is 10-year audio. And we just covered Eddie's passing on the 10-year audio.
This was also...
Oh, look at this. Wow. See, this is the one thing about Benoit. I love how Charlie will tap out. It's the Rumble match. You don't tap out in the Rumble match. But I think as much as I despise the guy as a man, he's a hell of a wrestler. You know?
Keep in mind with Chris Benoit,
Ooh!
with Canada and the Hearts having Calgary Stampede, and the British Bulldogs before they came here were there, and Benoit emulated himself after the Dynamite Kid.
And did the Dynamite Kid paralyzed now?
Yes, he's in
Just
a
want to throw that out there.
wheelchair.
Just want to throw that out there.
Addicted to painkillers because of all the stuff he was doing.
And we won't get into the Benoit tragedy here because I just don't want to talk about it because it makes me too angry.
Yes.
Because he really did destroy the industry there for a while.
Yep.
In a way, he destroyed it, and then in a way, made it better because we do have the drug policy because of Eddie and Benoit's losses.
Well, the drug policy and the concussion
policy is in effect too. That really is costing Daniel Bryan a lot of time off there because of that. You know, that and the concussion movie just came out at Christmas time. That's something to see. Heard it was good, by the way. Heard the concussion movie was good.
Yes.
Also, I'm going to make a suggestion for those who want to hear about concussions. Head Games documentary that Chris Berlinski is involved in on Netflix.
Yep.
It's a very good documentary. Speaking of concussions, there's the flying headbutt. Because that might have something to do with things right there. Yep. I can't look at that move now without cringing because I know what happens. Okay, who's next? I don't know what number we're on. What number are we on?
Oh, it's King Booker.
No, not King Booker yet.
Are you sure?
No. Because she's not wearing a crown yet, is she?
Yes, she is.
Well, I think she wasn't Queen Tramel because he was just U.S. champion at this time. He hasn't won King of the Ring yet. That's the next WrestleMania when it was King Booker. King Booker. No, because they just had a best of 7 series, Benoit and Booker. Okay. They just had a best of 7 series for the U.S. title, and Booker got hurt. I heard my history, but Booker got hurt, and that's why he got eliminated so fast from the Rumble. And Orton had to take his spot in the match, and Orton won the title for Booker.
Oh, that was quick.
Well, Booker was hurt. Booker was hurt, I think, at this time. I think Booker was legit hurt.
Yeah.
And I remember on this, I think we were joking about him beating the Warlord record, which was not accurate. No one would break the Warlord record until Santino did it.
That's another name from the past.
Yeah, we'll get to that another time. Santino was on Raw recently. He he was at the Slammy Awards.
He's got his
He's retired though. He is retired. He had neck issues and he retired.
Right. He's got his gym and wrestling still.
Toronto, right? Up in Toronto?
Correct. Canada.
23 minutes, by the way, we're into the Rumble match because that's how long Triple H and Ray have been in there.
Good cardio.
Well, Ray's so tiny, too, so... Tricky Wrench, here comes the countdown. In the ring currently is Benoit, Carlito, Trips, and Ray. So interesting 4 people here.
Let's see who the next participant is. And...
one of the members of M&M?
Joey Mercury?
That's Joey Mercury.
Yes, Joey Mercury.
The WWE Tag Team Champions. The World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions earlier. One half of the Tag Team Champions WWE on SmackDown. And a member of M&M. Who won the Tag Team titles 3 times in 2005. If I know that. And Melina in the corner. Johnny, we'll talk about John Marshall later. He's probably on this one. Joey Mercury. What is Joey Mercury doing now? Is he doing training?
I'm not sure. Isn't he part of J&J Security?
Oh, yes! He wasn't J&J Security. He was Seth Rollins' security guard. Him and Noble.
Yep.
Who we mentioned earlier in the Cruiserweight event. They were J&J Security. For just trying to bring up people that were watching this year, who are new to this, who didn't watch the Rumble 10 years ago.
Wasn't Mercury also in the CM Punk?
Yes, he was in the Straight Edge Society. He was Joseph Mercury at the time. He was Joseph Mercury. He's legit best friends with CM Punk, though. Because if you watch the CM Punk documentary, CM Punk bought him a house when he was low on funds,
right,
and dealing with issues, and he bought him a house. Oh my God! I'm sorry, I just talked the station SmackDown. It's on UPN still. SmackDown's still on UPN at this time. Wow, UPN's still a thing.
And now it's just a
The
faded
CW.
memory.
Well, it was